Hey y'all, welcome back to Living in My Now. Thank you so much for pressing play. And for the new subscribers, thank you guys for coming. It's so exciting. I'm glad I'm reaching more people. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I am posting more often. So, yes, you want to be here. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, any subjects, be sure to comment below because I don't mind tackling different things. So, we all have a heritage, we all have a lineage. And I have always been interested in different things, and this is one of them. Part of the reason because my mom's parents came from Virginia, and my dad's parents came from Arkansas, and they all came to Chicago. That's where my parents met and made the beautiful me, and I'm the baby, Vanette, my little sister. No, I am the baby. I don't care what you say. I'm the perfect child, so whatever. But anyways, so with that being said, like, a lot of things, like my great aunt on my dad's side does not tell us about our family history. So my dad's sister tells me a lot about our family history. So I was interested in doing this ancestry thing because I want to really dig up the past. And since I only have one great aunt on both sides, I don't have my grandparents. So I have to depend on the two. What my great aunt on my mom's side says. My great aunt Juanita, I love her. She says the old heads, and they're all dying off. So I'm actually going to make a trip to Virginia to talk to my aunt, my mom's aunt, my great aunt, to figure out their side of the family. But for my dad's side, my aunt can only tell me so much. So I'm decided to get on Ancestry and do all this. So it's been really wonderful. My son and I both took the test, and I got my results back, and he has not yet, which is weird. But I'm going to tell you my results, and I'm really excited about them. Now, I will tell you, take these tests with a grain of salt. Ancestry, I believe, is the only one that does not share your information with third parties. If I am quoting that correctly, please correct me if I am wrong. But that was important to me because I don't want you to sell my information to someone I don't know. Also, take your results with a grain of salt. I personally believe my family over a DNA test because families a lot of times tend to have more accurate information. But I appreciate this information that I'm about to share with you, and I am really excited about it. And another thing that I learned with these DNA tests is that if certain cultures get together and have children, they could be two separate cultures, but then they could present as a totally different culture. Like, let's say someone from the Philippines had a child with someone from Ghana. It can present as someone from, I don't know, East Asia or Japan or something like that. And it's like, oh, so sometimes that does happen. So take it with a grain of salt. So I'm going to get into my results. So it's saying that I am 42% Nigerian, which I'm surprised. People look at me and they think I'm from Kenya ever since I've been in Minnesota. So it's kind of weird. But I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I'm 23%, and I'm going to pronounce some of these wrong. I'm sorry. If you're from these countries, please correct me because I want to say it correctly. But Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu peoples, 23%. Mali, 13%. England, Wales, and Northern Europe on 4%. Benin, I hope I'm saying that right, and Togo, 4%. Ireland and Scotland, 4%. Ghana, 3%. Senegal, 2%. Germanic Europe, 1%. France, 1%. Philippines, 1%. Southern and Eastern India, 1%. Southern and Eastern Africa hunter-gatherer is 1%. And less than 1% Italian. So I have some funny stories behind this. So my great-great-grandma, my dad's side, sorry, I'm trying to scroll this back up. My great-great-grandma, my dad's side, was full-blood Puerto Rican, and her husband was full-blood Madagascarian. So I'm surprised that a little bit of that didn't pop up, or if that mix just kind of created something else. I don't know, because I take a lot from my dad's side. I look a lot like my dad's side. I barely take anything from my mom's side. Like, they're all little peoples, and I'm tall. So I don't know. DNA is a weird thing. Also, and my grandma had red hair, which is an interesting fact. In the summer, my hair would turn like a red and a brown. We never knew where the red came from. Well, apparently it came from my grandma, who was from Puerto Rico, because her hair was naturally red, and my hair turns red. So I'm like, oh, before it started turning silver when I was 17. So whatever. And then another funny story is that when I was in 5th grade, I remember my teacher, and he was like, "Oh, where are you guys from? Do you know your heritage?" I was like, "I just said something random." I was like, "Oh, I'm from Senegal, right there." And he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Sure." And here's Senegal, 2%. And then my aunt was telling me my dad's sister, which she's very knowledgeable about that side of the family, which she knows. It was kind of funny because she was saying my last name is a Irish name, which is West, and they didn't know if it was from like slavery or if it was through DNA or what it was. So I am Ireland, Scotland, 4%. So potentially that's from there. I don't know. But these results were fun. It was fun taking it. It was fairly inexpensive. I'm going to say if you're going to buy a test from a third party like Amazon or eBay or whatever, just be very careful, because I did buy another test and it wound up, so they canceled the numbers on there. So the test was not even valid. So I had to go through a process to get my money back. It's weird. So order directly off Ancestry when they're having a sale. It's a lot easier. But I hope you guys had fun learning a little bit about my family history and different things like that. And we're Native American on both sides. So I'm surprised that didn't pop up on here either. But DNA is a weird thing. Who knows? But I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if there's any topics you guys want me to talk about, comment it below and tell me, like, what is your family history? What is your guys' heritage? Because I know my whole family is in the South, except for a couple of us that migrated to Chicago. Like, my dad's side is from Arkansas and Missouri, and then my mom's side is from Virginia and North Carolina, and that's kind of, I want to move back south to be with my family, because the North is okay. I personally liked being in the South better, so sorry guys. I love the South. That is my heart. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.